Hi everyone, I wanted to come on here today to give you a little update on what I'm reading and a sad update at the end as to what's going on or what's been going on. So, I'm reading at the moment Strange Days by Constantine Singer. I am on page 185. I had lost this book, and then I remembered, hey, you went to your sister's on Sunday, and I took this book with me, but didn't read it. Um, so it was in my purse all week, and I had forgot that I took it there. So I haven't been reading all week because I thought I lost the book. And like I said, I did go to my sister's this week. I did get my the two or the animal that I told you guys about in one of my other videos. Um, without me knowing, they had stuck a little friend in with him, so now I've got two. Um, but this week has been a little bit. I've been a little bit off. I've been crying a lot this week. Um, so I'm not gonna show them to you at the moment. But I do have to say that the reason I'm a little bit off this week and the reason I'm sad this week is because on Saturday, um, we had to put down my cat, the orange tabby, Cassie, the one that she always had something to say. Usually in these videos, usually it was that she was hungry. Or not hungry, but she wanted treats. And she knew she had treats for hairball removal for a little bit. And I was gonna get her more, but I'm glad she didn't. Or I'm glad I didn't because um this week she took an unexpected turn for the worse. Or last week, sorry. She took an unexpected turn for the worse. And the last time she ate anything was Tuesday. Um, Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I remember that because I'm the one that fed her. And she only took about half of what I fed her. And I knew that wasn't her because she was always telling me she wanted treats, even though I didn't give them to her. I mean, I gave them to her, but she had ran out of them, and I hadn't had, like I said, I just haven't gotten the money to get her more, so um, I, st- I started giving her some dog treats, like soft dog treats, um, and she loved that, but um, she hadn't ate since Tuesday when I fed her. I had noticed her about 2 weeks before. She was getting really, really skinny. Um, I had this feeling about her, like I was gonna lose her, and it's been happening for like 2 weeks. And then last week, she just got really, really skinny, like pretty much overnight. And we took her to the vet on Friday. Um, they they didn't look at her. They sent her home, telling us that okay, the vet we have is taking walk-ins again, but when we took her in, because I knew she was bad at that point, she had stopped eating and drinking at that point, and I knew that it wasn't good. So I told my husband, I said, take her in to warn you, she's probably not gonna come home. Um, so Friday, he made me get or go places. All I wanted to do that day was get her into a vet because I just knew she wasn't gonna come home. We come home because he took the day off on Friday to to do some running around that we had to do in order to get our IDs back current and stuff like that. So we did that against my better judgment, or against my will, pretty much, because all I wanted to do was be with Cassie and or take her to the vet. Like I said, my husband took her on Friday, but they didn't see her because they said that they had filled up all of their appointment times for that day, and they just sent her home with him. And I'll tell you, that night was the hardest night because we didn't really. I hadn't said anything to him about her losing weight until he had said something. Um, and that wasn't until like Monday. The reason I hadn't said anything was because we had taken one of our other cats to the vet because we thought she was losing weight. And the vet basically looked at us and laughed at us because she wasn't. She just gets sick every now and then. And he said she's fine. She gets sick almost, I would say, 3 times out of the week. But they told us to bring Cassie in, or actually they told us that they didn't have an opening until like the 1st of August tonight. So my husband told me what they said. And basically I yelled at them. I yelled at him to yell at them, and he doesn't yell at them, but I did. Um, I said she's not gonna make it to August. I said she needs to be seen today. And they said, well, we don't have an opening for today. We can have an emergency appointment for tomorrow at 2. So she came home that night, and of course she wasn't getting any better, but she was just getting worse. So that morning, basically we said our goodbyes to her. And we were gonna wait till 2, but they called us in earlier saying that she needed blood work and stuff like that. Before the doctor seen her, or the vet seen her at 2. So we took her in sometime in the morning, and the vet called us back around 12:30 and said that when he took her out of the carrier she was in, he knew exactly what was wrong with her. She ended up having jaundice, and that is why she was going downhill so fast. To the point my husband actually said something, and believe me, he doesn't say anything about my animals as far as them losing weight or anything until it's like really bad. Um, so he said he didn't even have to do blood work. He said I knew right when I saw her that she had jaundice. He said, I'm not gonna put her through blood work. I'm not gonna make you pay for the blood work knowing that she has jaundice. And your best bet for her and for you guys is the only option he gave us was to put her down for her best interest. Like I said, her body had already shut down. The thing is, and the thing that hurt me the most, is that she was my big eater. Even when her body did shut down, she wanted to eat the food that we were offering her, but she couldn't. And it was really, really, really funny. Before my mom passed away, on that Monday before my mom passed away on Sunday, my sister was in the hospital room with her, and Cassie had been yelling like she has on here, and my mom, uh, she was not making sense at all, um, to my sister for a few days. Well, I get on the phone, or we had FaceTimed. I get on the phone, and my mom, is saying she's sorry because she told me that she would be better by Christmas, and she wasn't, of course, and whatever. And I told you guys that before, but Cassie was meowing, and my sister said, "Who's that?" Because, I had 5 cats. My sister said, "Who is that?" And my mom automatically says, "Duh, Mandy." She said, "That's Cassie, and she wants treats," which is the first thing my mom had said in a few days. That was actually when she came back to herself, for a while. Um, so even before that, Cassie meant a lot to me. I had got her from my sister. She had just turned 3 when I got her from my sister. My sister didn't have her for very long. Um, she got her for my nieces, and my sister is like deathly allergic to cats. And so they've had a few cats, and well, a bunch of cats since then, but they keep giving them to me. But she is one of the ones I kept until she was old. And I know she was old because when we had to put her down, my the vet said the only thing she had that was making her go downhill so fast was jaundice, which she said he was surprised by because usually a cat at her age, when you have to put them down, has more than one ailment, because they're so old. But Cassie didn't, which is really what hurt me. I'm glad she didn't have anything else wrong with her, but the fact that, we didn't really have time to say goodbye, but in a way we did. Um, it was just, my mind is still muddied over the fact of losing her. But now I have 3 dogs, 4 cats, and 2 of the other animals that I told you guys I was getting. Again, from my sister. I think, well, I know that most of the animals I get is from my sister. Um, I'm not showing you these 2 yet because they are tame, but then they're not. They are if you get them out of the cage, but they're hard to catch. Until then. And with the cats, I don't really want to bring them in here because, or until they get used to human interaction. And the only reason they aren't used to human interaction is because my sister found them and a bunch of others at a reptile show. They were free. People were trying to get rid of them, and like nobody took them. So what these people did was they set them in a cardboard box in the in the parking lot of where this reptile show was. So my sister ended up bringing all of them home. I think she got rid of 6 and I got 2. So yeah. Anyways, I guess I will let you guys go. At the moment, I'm just trying to wrap my mind around things. So, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I really, really, really do appreciate your guys' help and your support on my channel. Comment, rate, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.